Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Yes, sirree, Bob. And it's a sparkling day here in Central Oregon. And since it is a sparkling day, I thought maybe we'd give the puppies, there's one, there's the other one, some bones today. So let's go in the garage and go get them a couple bones. Alrighty, guys, I found a couple of bones for these two little cute little guys. And they're not very big bones today, but they're going to be very happy to have them. So there's one for Cinder, and there's one for Belle. Have fun, guys. And they'll go find a nice comfy place in the yard and work on their bones because they're frozen. And then they'll come in about an hour, hour and a half. Then go outside really quick. And so what happens is then they trade bones, thinking they're being sneaky or something, but anyway, and it makes them happy. Nobody fights. So enjoy your bones, guys. Well, guys, I'm out at the strawberry towers, and I'm a little perplexed. Didn't really know how to deal with these at the end of the year. So I kind of like, some people say they put compost or wood chips over their old strawberries and make them dormant for the winter. Anyway, I didn't do anything. Maybe I should wrap them next year or something. But what I can't tell is, did any of these survive? Is it too early to tell? And so, do I just kind of hang out and wait? I have been watering this a little bit to see if any of the plants from last year come back, and so far I really don't see anything. I think I saw one plant with a little bit of green on it, but I don't know what to expect. Which is okay because I have plants, new ones, to replace these. So the question is like, do I wait a little bit longer and see if these come alive or not, or is there a way to check them somehow? To see if they made it. I'm not really sure. And it was my first year to do the towers, and I've seen techniques of how people save their strawberries through the winter, but with the towers I didn't really have the same options. Like I guess next year I could wrap them in a white cloth or something to protect them over the winter. But because I don't think the technique I chose was the right one. So yeah, I'll kind of keep you updated on what I decide to do with these strawberry things. Do I just pull them out and put the new plants in? I don't know yet. I'm not really running any nutrients into these. So yeah, I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit on what to do with these towers, or whether they're going to recuperate or not. So we will see. What you got there? Yum. I'm not gonna take it. Come here. Belle, come here. Let's see. Well, apparently she doesn't trust me. What you got, Belle? Yeah, they'll work on those for a couple of hours. So yeah, be nice and quiet around the house for a while. Alright, guys, well, it's the next day, and today you and I are going to do a little surprise visit over to Dale Wiley's place. He's the one that does the show with me on the podcast. So sounds like he's doing some clever little things with his greenhouse and stuff like that, and so it's time to go over there and spy on him and go see what his secrets are. So come on, let's go check him out. Alright, guys, as I promised, I made it to Dale's house on the hill, and this is why I understand that the secrets to greenhouse growing exist on Crooked River Ranch. So apparently Dale here is going to show me all the secrets, right?
Well, I'm going to show you what I know. I don't know how secret they are or anything like that, but we'll see.
I can't believe it's like, you come up on the hill here, you can actually see quite a ways.
Oh yeah.
All down here. So you're in the back of the ranch. I'm not giving away addresses here. And that's the new house you said was being built.
House that they're building on this.
And
here's the other part of the prepper team.
There's the high command.
There's the high command.
You get to be on Ranger Rob for a minute. Yeah, so finally made it over here, so I'm gonna go look around. So glad to be here.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys, so I'm in the secret area of Dale's greenhouse, which is hand built like mine. And right now he's focused on a lot of flowers. So these are all flowers, right?
Those are flowers. The back row is tomatoes. We've got some lavender.
These are all tomatoes?
That's all tomatoes. There's
Your
about
tomatoes are kind of small.
They are. But there again, I'm hoping that
a little competition here.
What I learned last year is going to
don't plant too early like someone has already.
Yeah, you know, and I've done that, and so there again, it's kind of forced on myself.
Okay, so these are tomatoes.
Yeah, we got tomatoes in the back. Got a couple of flats of lavender.
Lavender
down there. Those are zinnias.
Zinnias,
which are doing nice.
Yeah, they're all coming up really nicely.
Yeah, they're coming up good.
What's cactus flower?
It's the variety of the zinnia.
Oh, okay.
And everything, the colors, it's a color pattern, and I did horrible with my zinnias last year and everything, and so I tried them this year and they're working out. We've got prairie aster, it's a wildflower. Cosmos coming up, cilantro. It's coming slow.
Yeah, I like cilantro.
Yep, so I'm hoping that one.
So you're getting all this. This is for Marion too, so you know where to get some starters. Dale's got them.
Yeah, this stuff.
Sunflowers.
Most of it's gonna be available at the farmers markets or by order from us. We'll deliver on a ranch.
So Dale and I are both been kind of we've overplanted big time.
Yes,
we did it on purpose. And for me, it's like I have a lot of animals, so if I overplant, everything I'm growing I can feed to my animals. But I also would be interested in doing some of the markets and stuff, and so is Dale. So we're going to kind of team up.
Yeah, we're going to figure.
So I wanted to kind of see his processes, and so when I want to finish the story a little bit. So when he gets his plants to a certain level, you take them to.
We take them out here. We'll pot them up into these 3.5-inch pots right here.
Now what is this? It looks like
that's some blue fescue grass that we just dug up out here and divided. And
what do you do with that?
Oh, that's an ornamental. That there again, just looking to sell, something. That there's a little blue. There's some of it.
I think he's selling weeds.
Well, they look pretty tough, and they look bad because the soil mix. I bought a cheap soil mix, and it's telling me.
So these are your above ground gardens, right?
These are my above ground garden beds. We put down the weed barrier because we're not going to plant out here until sometime around June 5th. So the way
that's what he says.
Yeah.
He'll do it early. He's going to do it early.
Onions and potatoes probably. So this stuff will come out into these kind of pots, and it'll fill up in here, and we'll grow it on basically, so that it's ready.
And you cover these.
We'll cover these. We got a piece of plastic. There's some of it down there. It'll just roll back through the end of the day.
Very slick.
So it's kind of a modified coal frame. We have a complete set of automatic drip irrigation.
Got his irrigation systems in here.
We've got drip irrigation here in the whole thing.
Highly engineered, like me.
Yeah, it's this is one of the most hillbilly greenhouses you'll ever see. But it's
the real person who really runs this operation is back here.
Yeah.
But I'll let Dale keep telling me.
So a couple of the beds, we've left these beds open. Right now, I'm sure we'll be filling them up.
These are really nice, really nice.
We've got more fabric in here. We've obviously got some volunteer restored onions there, and so we'll need them.
This is a really good idea for your above ground. I love the way you did the frames in the top, so you could put plastic over those.
Yeah, this was.
I didn't think that far ahead on mine, but.
Well, this is all scrap lumber. We got this from our son who's moving away.
Yep.
And everything. I didn't want to put more wood for purlins, and so I have a bunch of leftover irrigation wire from our construction days.
That's what it's all about, reusing stuff.
And so, I mean, there's not $50 worth of materials into here. I mean, we paid nothing. The fabric was probably the most expensive.
Yeah. Thing. And by the way, they got a very beautiful little small lawn back here. Got it set up beautiful for birds. And they're up on a hillside. They can really see some stuff. But here's some noisy critters over here.
Noisy chickens. Oh yeah, tell us about it.
So what kind of chickens do we got here?
Do you remember what kind those are? They're not a red. There's something else. There's Heinz 57. There's a one Oscar Lore.
But they're big chickens though.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Oscorp that we had in the valley, and she's almost 12.
Wow.
She doesn't lay anymore, but I don't care because, you know, I
So you've got a little chicken house within this.
Yep.
In here. How do you get your eggs?
Well, the eggs are down here on the side.
But I had to put chicken wire up over the wire because I had starling problems.
So this is where you get your eggs?
Yeah, this has got to be refined a little bit.
That's all right.
Because we've got to make too many movements
I hear you.
open it
I
up.
didn't mean to inconvenience you there, but
Oh no, we
I
got.
always like to see how people design their stuff. So this is his chicken house, which is kind of like a chicken house within a chicken house.
just
Very
opens
nice.
In there.
Look at that.
Yeah, Blondie, she's the boss chicken.
Yeah.
And the reason you know it's the boss chicken is her feathers are intact on the back side of her comb. Nobody pecks her.
Yeah, I got a couple like that, but mine are all Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Very
These
nice.
Yeah, these are. I can't
And
remember.
you use the wood chips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pine
we use
chips.
hay, but yeah. pine
It's
chips.
and then she puts hay in there, and we put that out in the beds, and hopefully it'll decompose and everything.
Yeah.
Which we have on this dirt here prior to covering it with the weed cloth. We added bone meal, which is the white stuff, which is horribly expensive now, cost prohibitive almost anymore. And then we've also inoculated it with mycorrhizal bacteria and everything. And we're going to let that cook under there for a little bit.
Really cool.
And everything. And then
So you are taking your pine chips and use them for compost
limited
too.
amount here and everything, but we're using them for that. We've got some on the other side of the coop here where we dig or where we grow our corn and everything.
Yeah. And what's going on here?
Well, what's going on here again is manufacturing product for
Am I supposed to be standing on this?
Oh, you're fine, yeah. No, it's ground cloth. It's meant to.
Okay.
So what we've done here is we've got some various kinds of grasses. These back here are these tall Forester grasses. They're about this tall.
Yeah.
They're nice screening grass and everything, so they work pretty well for that. So we decided, well, we'll sell some. We just go dig one up, divide it up, stick it in pots, and we'll grow it on. This stuff should be ready in a couple of months.
I can see it now. We'll be in the market side by side, and I'll go, well, if you need some weed, just go see just go see Dale.
Well,
he's growing grass, man.
We got that too. So
We have two peach trees, one apple tree, and one pear tree.
Very nice.
2 grapes.
and another thing.
How old are your trees?
3
we put them
years.
in
3 years.
3 years. And another thing that we've done here, and this is all part of utilizing small spaces as we've done here, is that some of that great soil I was telling you about down at the bottom, I brought it up and I've stacked it along the fence line because that'll be about half tomatoes and something else in there. And so that frees up a bed here to do something else.
Very nice.
Anyway.
Wow, he's a busybody here. He's making me look terrible.
No, this is, this is really pretty easy. Today was a normal day. We don't have any potting or anything like that planned, and so it's just take care of stuff and everything and all. And being old and semi-retired, I could have burned a pile down there, but then there's tomorrow and everything for that. So
yeah, this is really awesome. I'm really glad I got the chance to see all this. And thanks for sharing all this too.
Yeah, no, and that's this is just how you make more efficient use. I mean, whatever you want, plant a row of corn down through there. Yeah. This here will have corn. This little area right here.
Yeah, and it gets lots of sun because
lots of sun.
Sun is going this way, right?
Yeah, well, the sun will come over kind of like this.
Oh,
in
my
the summertime.
Disoriented here a little bit.
It'll head right that way.
Yeah, so he's gonna put corn here.
So we're gonna put some corn there. Obviously, we've got drip irrigation everywhere.
Yep.
Because that's how you make that all work. Some grapes. Quail are kind of hard on grapes and everything.
Yeah, so we got our good predators here. The deer. Gotta look out for the deer.
And the
quail.
grapes definitely don't grow at this elevation and everything like they did in the valley.
Yeah, I'd love to do grapes too, but
they'll have one more year, and if I can't get them to where I want them, they'll come out.
Cool.
Because I had 2 bunches last year, and the quail decided they liked them better than I did. So
those guys are mischievous, but
and so it's kind of like we had probably a row of grapes over in the valley. Obviously, our fruit trees are looking pretty good.
Yeah. So these are 3-year-olds.
These are 3-year-olds.
All peaches?
No, just the 2.
No,
peaches.
these 2 are peaches, but they did get popped here the other night.
Yeah, they're starting to show signs of spring here.
This is, you run into that. That one's probably, it was a little, see, hopefully that'll be fine, but we'll see.
Yeah. How exciting.
It doesn't look as good, so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a different, you know, there's trade-offs in trying to grow fruit trees in this climate, in
sure.
every climate.
Yep.
And everything. And then, not visible right now, but this entire berm right here.
Wildflowers.
Is wildflowers.
Nice.
And you can obviously see them, they're starting to come up down in there, and they go clear down all in through there. They'll be about this tall.
We're
And-
starting to show a lot of signs of our flowers starting to come up. We have a lot of irises,
Okay.
so they just come up by themselves.
Yeah.
So every year we know spring's around when the irises are starting to show up. So.
This one I worked, you know, there was a couple of varieties in there I didn't like. Borage was one. People say, oh, it's great, you can eat it and everything else, but it's invasive. It'll wipe everything else out. So we ripped all that out. We reestablished some native seeds that we purchased and everything. And so I just hit it with some liquid fertilizer this morning. So hopefully it'll take off, but we feel that it's about 1,200 square feet of straight pollination materials.
Oh, you betcha.
For the pollinators. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What a beautiful yard. Well, guys, I just got back from Dale and Diane Wiley's house. It was so nice. I had a really nice visit with them. It was really neat. I urge you, if you have anybody who has greenhouses and gardens, go see what they're doing. Sometimes they have some ideas that'll just blow you away. So anyway, we enjoyed a nice afternoon. We ended up talking forever. Anyway, the hospitality was over the top. So it's really nice to kind of meet some new people and see some new ideas. And hopefully we'll be able to work together on some ideas that will help both of our homesteads. So anyway, guys, gonna wrap this video up right here. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We would really appreciate that. And I urge you to go out and meet other homesteaders. You'll find that they're very friendly, and everybody loves to kind of share their ideas. So go do it, guys. Anyway, guys, talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.